Let's help you out with your hook shot. A hook shot in golf is when a right-handed golfer hits a shot that curves excessively to the left. What's happening is that the club face, through the hitting area, it's closing too fast. And when the club actually hits the ball, the face is pointed left. Players will experience a ball flight that starts left, goes left. Oftentimes it goes too far. And then after a nice drive, you hit a hook like this, it could ruin your hole. And oftentimes that's where a blow-up happens. You get a double bogey or worse. So, ways to fix the hook. You know, the first thing we want to do, we want to make sure that we have a good grip. And so with our left hand, I want you to have the feeling that your thumb is more down the middle or slightly to the right. You should be able to see these lead knuckles. But this is really big. With the right hand, your trail hand, I want that hand to be on the side of the club, maybe even slightly on top of the golf club. Players that hook the ball, they tend to get their hand too much underneath. We know that their hand is too much underneath when you could see this lead thumb. But when players hold it like this, if they were to extend their arms, the face would be closed. But what they'll do, instead of having a closed face, they will lean the shaft forward, they'll put the ball back, and this gets us in a closed face grip. With this kind of grip, my body is aiming to the right. When I bring the golf club back, the face is excessively closed. Instead of having it match my spine, it gets shut like this. The player will hit it to the left, okay? They hit it left, and again, they're gonna start aiming for it. They start going off to the right. So what I want you to do is create a practice station. I'm taking these baskets. You could use a range basket, something soft. All right. And opposite of the slicer, the player that hooks the ball, they're swinging too much to the right. And so what we have here is just a nice visual aid. We have a gate we could swing through. So first thing I want you to do, trail hand on the side to slightly on top of the club. Hold the club up. We'll make sure that the face is vertical. Then I want you to make some swings going right through this gate. If a person was hitting a fade, which I would recommend, if you're hitting too much of a hook or a draw, I wouldn't mind you doing a couple of the opposite ball flight. But if a person was hitting a fade, they would have the feeling that their hands and arms are going more up rather than coming around too deep. They're going more up, and then the body is going to open. So the chest and the hips open. As the body opens, the face stays square to even a degree open. So I recommend hitting the opposite ball flight. So here's one that started left, curving to the right here. It'll land softly, unlike the hook. A drill to get your body and the club working together would be this one here with an extended club. All I did was take an old pitching wedge. I put my alignment stick in the grip. It doesn't hurt the grip. And what you could do, you could hover the golf club back. I want you to come through. And as you come through, I don't want you to hit yourself with the stick. The only way you could hit yourself with the stick is if the body doesn't open and then the hands start to release, the face closes. So this gives you a good feel of getting the chest, hips, everything to open. And we'll even see right here we have a square club face. This face is pointed left, the ball's going left. Right here is a square club face where it's matching my spine. So if you do those things, if you create a practice station to help you swing down the line, if you make sure that your grip is good, where your trail hand isn't underneath, it's just right on the side. If we check that club face and make sure it's straight, not closed. And then if you make a few swings where you're feeling the club kind of go more up and then the body opens coming down, I'm confident that the shots going hard to the left will start to go away. You'll start hitting more greens and you'll enjoy yourself out there.